Hello, Katie here, and welcome back to another album review. And today, we're going to be reviewing Utopia by Travis Scott. Hell yeah. So before we get into it, there's a couple things I want to talk about real quick, and one of them is that when I was looking at my channel a couple days ago, I realized that I've only been doing album reviews of albums that have come out this year, which, makes sense for the algorithm, trying to stay trendy of all the new albums that are coming out. But there's a lot of albums in the past that I want to talk about on this channel, and Utopia has been one of those for the longest time, so that's one of the reasons I'm doing it. Number two is that if you look at this channel, you'll understand that I do two types of content. I do gaming videos, and then I do album reviews. And one thing I'm going to try and do during the month of December is an advent calendar where I post a video of me doing the advent calendar every single day, which means that there's not going to be any album reviews during the month of December because I'm going to be putting all my time and focus into trying to achieve this goal. I honestly have no idea if I can do it. We're already behind schedule by like almost a week, but I have faith and we're going to try, so we'll see how it goes. Check those out if you want to. Those are going to be a lot of fun for me to make and a lot of fun for you guys to watch, I bet. So please check them out if you can. Also, last thing, this is going to be a long one. This album's got like 19 tracks on it, and it's way more than I remember there being, so strap yourselves in. And with that, let's just get into it, why don't we? So the intro to the album is called Hyena, and this track slaps the whole way through. From the weird singing at the start to the initial beat drop, honestly just even the beat in general, to Travis's rapping performance over the entire thing. This is an insane, crazy banger of a song. So for those of you that know, I go to KU, and there's a line in the song about Jayhawks, which is our mascot, and when that song hit at the party that I was at this past weekend, everybody in unison sang the bar, and the energy was just unmatched, to be honest. It was incredible. It was a lot of fun. This song's a phenomenal intro to the album. This song's a banger through and through. Track number 2 on this album is called Thank God, and I'm gonna be honest with you guys, when I first listened to this album, and up until I did this album review, I didn't like this song, and I, for the love of me, cannot tell you why. I have no idea why I didn't like this song. I think it sounds great, from the beat, from the auto-crooning from Travis to Travis's performance, and everything works so smooth. It's a really good song, and I honestly can't understand why I didn't like it. I think this is a really good song. The next track on this album is called Modern Jam, and this might be the biggest banger off the album. I am in love with this song. From the beat is so unique and funky, to Travis's performance the whole way through, to Tizo Touchdown's performance, which is low-key my favorite part. And then when the beat drops after, oh my god, I love this song so much. If you listen to the song, there's this part of the song that almost kind of sounds like a dying dog, but it fucking works somehow. I don't know, but this song's fucking incredible, and it's been 2 years since this album's released, and I still go back to this song at least once per week. This song is nuts as hell, and it's truly a crime how underrated this song is. The next song on the track list is called My Eyes, and I'm gonna be honest with you, when I first put this song on, first ever listen, I didn't think I'd like it. The intro is slow, and it's weirdly auto-tuned, and it just doesn't sit right with me. But then about 2.5 minutes in, when the beat starts to switch up, and we get one of Travis Scott's probably best performances ever over any song, he goes so fucking hard. He goes so fucking hard on this song. It's truly incredible. The beat production and his performance, it all just works together so well. I even listened to the start of the song the whole way through, just for the switch into his fast-paced rapping Travis. This song's absolutely incredible. I love this song so much. Next song on the album is called God's Country, and I'm probably gonna get a lot of hate for this in the future, but I don't like this song at all. I think it's very annoying. I like how creative it is. I think it's a pretty creative song, but it's not great in the slightest. The moaning over the beat's weird. It is. Let's just be real. It's weird. And everything else is alright, but the beat and the moaning over it really ruins it for me. Next song on the track list is called Sirens, and there are no words to describe my first listen to this song. And for once, that's actually a good thing. The beat on this song is absolutely insane, from the fast-paced percussion to the random squawking in the background to the alarm sounding whatever the hell it's called. I actually have no idea how he produced some of these sounds, and his rapping on this song is peak as fuck, and when it switches from his rapping to the rapid speed up audio bite and then the rapid slow down audio bite, this song is just incredible. This is one of the best songs in Travis Scott's catalog, hands down. The next song on the album is called Meltdown, and this song is absolutely nuts. Drake and Travis's performance over the first half of this song are really good, and they flow really well together, but the beat really kind of makes this song. And like when the TIE Fighters come in, like shit gets fucking nuts with that soundbite. I honestly think this song wouldn't be nearly as memorable without the TIE Fighter soundbite, so I think it was a really nice touch. However, the second half of the song, it's kind of boring, kind of drags, kind of repetitive. I'm not a fan. It's kind of a sleeper. The next song is called Fiend, and while this isn't my favorite song off the track list, it's honestly far from my favorite song on the track list. I do think this song deserves all like the clout it's gotten. Travis and Cardi's performance is absolutely stellar, and the beat is just so infectious. The song is an absolute rager. This thing will go hard in like parties, clubs, concerts, literally anywhere in public. This song absolutely slaps. I think the song deserves the hype. The next song on the track list is called Del Resto, parentheses Echoes, and this song doesn't do much for me. I think it's cool, I think it's alright, but there's a lot better on the track list, and this one just doesn't live up to like the feeling of the track list. I think Beyonce's chorus is super infectious, but like other than that, this song does nothing for me. It's a sleeper the whole way through. I skip this one every time. The next song on the track list is called I Know, and this song is so catchy the whole way through. From like the beat to the performances to the lyrics, just all flow so like perfectly together. And Travis's flow on this song is just so smooth the whole way through. I think this song's a great add to the track list, and I listen to it every time. The next song on the track list is called UTOPIA Twins, and this one gets a lot of hate, but like I don't really get it. I think it's just kind of a fun banger. I like 21 and Travis's performance and their flows on this one. I'm not the biggest fan of Rob 49, but he doesn't do like a bad job by any means. The beats fire as fuck, and their flows are so like smooth and good. Like, I just don't get the hate, honestly. Don't get me wrong though, there is a lot better on this album, but this one doesn't deserve the amount of hate it gets. It's not a bad song. The next song is called Circus Maximus, and The Weeknd and Sway Lee absolutely steal this song. Their performance made this song in its entirety, and I love The Weeknd on this song. He sounds absolutely incredible. Travis doesn't do a bad job, but like the features definitely carry it away from him. The beat is also absolutely incredibly nuts. Like, it's so fast paced, and like the weird screaming that happens over the beat is just, oh my god, it's so great. This song is an absolutely great song. I love it a lot, and it's an absolute banger. This song slaps. The next song is called Parasail, and this one doesn't do a whole lot for me. I like the layered Travis vocals, but like that's about it. Like everything else is just kind of a sleeper on it, and it doesn't do a whole lot with its track time. Dave Chappelle's an artist though, that's kind of cool. I gotta respect that, that's cool. The next song is Schizo, and this song is 6 minutes long, and you know how I usually feel about longer songs. But this one slaps the entire way through. This one has 4 beat switches, and like Young Thug's verse is absolutely nuts, and Travis's flow is also just incredible. Like, this thing slaps the entire way through. I do usually skip like the very last minute because it just gets a little slow for me, but like this song's a banger in the discussion. The next song is called Lost Forever, and I'm honestly just not a fan of this song. I think Travis's rapping is just weird and funky and not like in a good way, and he just doesn't match the vibe of the song, and it's like that the entire song. It's kind of the same with West Side Gun, to be honest. I do like his like verse. I think it's a good verse, but I think it could have been better served on like a different type of song. This song just feels awkward the whole way through, and I'm just not a fan. The next song is called Love, and this song bangs the whole way through. It doesn't stop for being a slapper. From the crazy, funky, and infectious beat to like the fun rapping over it, like this song fucks. There's no better way to put it. Also, Kid Cudi sounds great for the era of like dog shit music he's been in, and he's like Travis's icon. So I'm glad he could absolutely just go crazy and tear up a beat like this on one of his projects. This song slaps, it's amazing. The next song is called K-Pop, and I'm not a fan. I don't think this is a good song at all. It feels like The Weeknd and Bad Bunny and even Travis just kind of put in like the minimal effort that they wanted to for this song, and that's not even the biggest problem. The beat's nothing creative, it doesn't do anything with its entire runtime, and this song could have easily been like carried by just a crazy beat, but it's not, and it severely lacks for that. The next song on the track list is called Telekinesis, and this song is an absolute floater, which is why many people got into Travis Scott in the first place, is for the crazy beats and the absolute floaters that he would give you, and this song is one of those. And the rapping performances up until SZA's like initial like verse are absolutely like, this song is peak as fuck for this type of music. Like, there's hands down amazing song. The last song of this album is called Till Further Notice, and from talk I've heard online about this song, it gets a lot of hate, and I think it's a lot of unwarranted hate. I love how James Blake sounds on this song. 21's performance is really good, and Travis's performance is low-key one of my favorite parts of this album. I think it kind of, is very underrated. This song is the second best Travis Scott outro of all of his projects, hands down in my opinion. I really enjoy it, and I think it's a very solid outro. All right, now that we're done with that, let's do best, worst, overrated, underrated, favorite. Let's get into it. Oh yeah! The best is probably Sirens, like hands down. It is one of the best beats I've ever heard from him, and what he does with it is so fun and creative that this is one of the best Travis Scott songs of all time. This song is absolutely incredible. The worst one was kind of hard, but I chose K-pop because I feel like the features were just so underutilized and the beat is just so boring that this one is probably the worst song on the track list. It just doesn't do anything the entire time, and it's just kind of a waste. For overrated, I didn't choose Fiend, I chose Meltdown. And the reason I chose Meltdown is because the second half of the song kills most of the song for me. I skip the second half every time it comes on. It's just so repetitive and boring, and the verses aren't great, and it just doesn't do anything with the second half. This second half could have been chopped off, and this would have been an absolute phenomenal song. For underrated, I chose Modern Jam. There's no debating it. This is the most underrated track on this album. This song is so amazing, and it's so good in almost any setting. If you haven't listened to it, give it a shot. This song is phenomenal. And for those same reasons, I also chose it as my favorite. I bump this one regularly, literally once a week. I'm not exaggerating. This album's been out for 2 years, and I go back to this song minimum once a week. This song is so good. All right, now that we're done with that, let's get to the album's rating. I always forget this. Before we do that, here's the saves off the album. I think they're pretty good saves. I'm very happy with these saves, to be honest. Rating this album was difficult because there are a few songs on this track list that I'm just completely not a fan of. However, I think the good absolutely triumphs the bad. There are so many absolute classic bangers on here, and this album is so good despite the bad on it. This album is just so phenomenally good. When I rated this album, when I was typing up my album review, I initially gave it a 4, but as I'm sitting here going through it, I think I'm gonna bump it up to a 4.5. This album is 100% gonna be a classic. This album is so good. If you haven't listened to it, give it a listen. This is everything you could want out of Travis Scott. The creativity, the uniqueness, it's all there. All right, with that being said, thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate it. If you haven't already, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, and comment down below any album reviews you might want me to do in the future. Also, go check out all my social media in the description, my Twitch, my Discord, all that stuff. Please go check all that out. I'd really appreciate it. No album reviews in the month of December because I'm going to be focusing on doing this advent calendar, and we'll see if I can do it. I really hope I can, and I really hope if I'm able to do it that you guys enjoy it. But anyway, with that being said, I'll see you guys next time. See ya.